Good morning, Lakeview students and staff, and welcome back to school. This year is Principal Otterson and our assistant principal,
William.
William, how you doing today?
Good.
Boy, it was a beautiful day yesterday, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you're not wearing your snow pants or anything at recess anymore, are you?
No.
No, you don't need those. Probably shorts, t-shirts.
Yeah.
Pretty nice out. Well, anyway, I'm glad to see you back at school today. Today is Wednesday, May 11th. It is cycle day 4. Boys and girls, I have a couple of quick announcements for you. Number one is if you ride a bike to school, there's a couple of things you need to remember. Number one, if you're riding a bike to school, wear a helmet. Why do you need to wear a helmet, William?
Because then if you fall, then you could hurt your head.
Right, you want to protect your head. How many brains do you have?
One.
One. If you injure your head, that's a bad thing. So you're not going to have, like arms, you have 2 arms. So if I hurt this arm, at least I have another arm, right?
Yeah.
If I hurt this nostril, at least I have another nostril, right? So you only have one of these, and that is like the most important thing. So please wear your helmets. Also, and I'm seeing kids do this, once you cross by the patrols, what do? Ride your bike or walk your bike after you cross the intersection? Walk your bike. Same with if you're on scooters, it's the same thing. Wear helmets. Walk your scooters, but walk it to the bike rack. And the last thing is lock up your bike. Today I went out there and there are 22 bikes in one rack and there are 12 bikes not locked up. And I'm just going to tell you, boys and girls, we have had bikes stolen from our school, so I don't want yours stolen, so please lock up your bikes, because if it gets taken, then you're going to have to walk home and I'm not going to be able to help you. So please lock up your bikes, wear your helmets, walk your bikes when you cross the crosswalk. Next thing I have to talk about is, you know, the We Go Round out there. Will, do you know what the We Go Round is? What is the We Go Round?
It's for people in like wheelchairs. They get in it and then you can get spun around.
Right, you can get spun around. Well, boys and girls, we actually have to shut it down. We can't use it. So it's closed. It's off limits. So when you go outside, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be able to play on the We Go Round, and that's a bummer until I tell you otherwise. So just stay off of the We Go Round. You'll see some cones out there just to remind you to stay off of it. And just remember, we're trying to get it fixed. That's all I have. Do you have any announcements? Oh, yes, you do. What did we do this morning?
We went out and gave golden trays.
We gave out some golden trays. So in first grade, who did we give a golden tray to?
Mrs. Hayes.
Job well done, Mrs. Hayes. In third grade, I know it gets old every week. It's in third grade, who would we give it to?
Mrs. McGlade.
Mrs. McGlade. And again, third grade is just blowing it out of the water. And in fifth grade,
Mr. English.
Mr. English. So congratulations to all our golden tray winners. You did a great job. Keep up the hard work. All right, something a student taught me, very important. This is a good one. Leave a light on in case you have to use the restroom during the night. Why is that a good idea?
Because then you can't find the bathroom and
you don't want to step on a dog toy, or even worse, step on your dog, right? Sometimes the dogs just kind of find spots to sleep and you don't want to run into them. So yeah, it's a good idea. Leave a light on, a night light, so if you have to get up at night, you can see where you're going. Dad joke, a store down the street is selling a perfume that smells like nothing. Have you ever smelled perfume that smells like nothing, William? Well, there is a store down the street that does that. If you ask me, it's total nonsense. Get it? Sense?
Yeah.
S-C-E-N-T-S, sense. Okay. Bad joke. It's a bad dad joke. Let's say goodbye. We are LV Pride.
We are positive, responsible, involved, determined, and equitable. I look forward to seeing your greatness today.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Mojo's stories had gotten out of control at field day. They were about to eat him for breakfast, but then... Who are you?
I'm Mongoose Man.
Does that mean you're half mongoose and half man?
No time for chit-chat, kid. We got a story snake to deal with.
You can fight the snake? How?
Remember your story, Mojo?
Yeah, I said spilling the ice creams would make everyone hate me.
How'd you feel when you told that story?
Pretty bad. I don't want to have no friends and be a jobless biker rebel.
Then change it, Mojo. Change it into a better story. When I was young, I lost my parents in a mall. Didn't know where they were. First, I imagined I'd have to live alone in the mall forever. It felt pretty bad to think about that. But then, I imagined that losing my parents made me harder, determined to fight injustice, and also snakes. And I became the Mongoose Man.
That's great, but what do I do against my snake?
Just think of a story that'll make you feel good when you hear it. Just start by saying, what if?
What if the melted ice cream seeps into the grass and then it grows into ice cream plants?
You gotta believe it could really happen and still make you feel good.
Well, what if no one saw because they were too busy with other things? Maybe someone in class doesn't like ice cream and they don't even care.
If I've learned one thing about story snakes, it's that when you get down to it, they're just full of hot air.
And maybe my friends don't care no matter what I did, because my friends always stand by me.
Okay, my little mongoose. Dinner time.
Not now, Mom. I'm Mongoose Man.
He's the hero we deserve. But what I really need right now is some food. And, as if on cue, Mojo and Katie heard the familiar voice of the teacher. Hey everyone, guess what I found? She'd found a box of ice pops. And there were plenty to go round. Soon, no one even remembered that Mojo had spilled the ice creams. What kinds of positive stories have you told yourself lately? Do you think they can really overcome your negative stories? And what positive story could you tell about the rest of your day right now?